This is African American History is American History. Welcome. I'm your host, Harlan Kearsley. This program's goal is to foster understanding, promote discussion, and expand knowledge through stories of historical events, bios of unsung heroes, as well as timely and relevant news stories which hopefully will paint a vivid picture of the effects of segregation, discrimination, and bigotry on the lives of both blacks and whites.
Long before the film Blazing Saddles, there was Walter Moses Burton. Born into slavery in North Carolina, Burton went on to become America's first black sheriff. He also served 4 terms in the Texas State Senate during the Reconstruction period and was a wealthy landowner. This is his story. Walter Moses Burton was born into slavery in North Carolina, though the exact year of his birth is disputed. His gravestone claims his birth year is 1840, while the Texas State Historical Association's biography of the man states he was born in 1829. As a young man, Burton was taught to read and write by his enslaver, Thomas Burton, at a time when it was against the law to do so. Now, Thomas Burton was very wealthy and owned a number of plantations as well as agricultural interests in Fort Bend County, Texas. Those reading and writing skills proved indispensable for Walter Burton. He began to understand just how important education was for African Americans. It opened his mind to new possibilities.
This is African American History is American History.
After emancipation, he purchased several tracts of land from his former owner for approximately $1,900 and became a prosperous farmer, making Walter Burton one of the wealthiest landowners during the Reconstruction era. In 1869, Walter Burton was elected as the sheriff and tax collector in Fort Bend County, making him the first black elected sheriff in the United States. Now, some historians believe Burton may not have been allowed to arrest white citizens during that time, instead consigning a white deputy to do the task. Walter Burton served as sheriff for 4 years. He became active in politics, and in 1874 was elected to the 14th legislature and served almost continually until 1883. While Burton was definitely a post-slavery trailblazer, he wasn't alone. Emancipated black men such as Matthew Gaines and George Ruby comprised a group of at least 52 black men who served as Texas legislators during the Reconstruction era following the Civil War. At that time, aspiring black politicians only ran on a Republican ticket. Democrats at that time were vehemently opposed to emancipation. Between 1874 and 1882, Burton served 4 terms on the Texas State Senate. As a state senator, he advocated for sensible gun control, fought against the state's convict leasing system, and also championed black education. In 1876, Burton, along with another influential legislator of the period, William H. Holland, helped to pass a bill that facilitated the founding of Prairie View Normal School, which today is known as Prairie View A&M University. After leaving office, Walter Burton returned to farming, but continued to be active in the Republican Party until his death in 1913. Now, it would take another 90 years. Barbara Jordan's 1966 electoral win, to be exact, before another person of color was elected to the Texas State Senate.
This is African American History is American History.
Walter Moses Burton is buried in the Morton Cemetery in Richmond, Texas. Now, according to the cemetery manager, David Cack, visitors tend to flock to Walter Burton's memorial. Not only was he the first black sheriff in the United States, but he was also the first black man to be buried in Morton Cemetery, alongside his son, Horace.
This has been African American History is American History. The episode you've been listening to,
Walter Moses Burton, the story of America's first black sheriff,
was written and directed by Harlan Kearsley.
I'm Harlan Kearsley, and on behalf of everyone involved with African American History is American History, thank you for listening. And if you haven't done so, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, once you hit that bell icon, you'll be notified as soon as new episodes are posted. Thanks again.
And please, stay safe.
African American History is American History. Copyright H.C. Kearsley, 2024.